I Said, You Said from Campus Outreach Services is an interactive program that explores consent, communication, and decision making through a realistic case study. Trained consent educators go back and forth in character to convey their version of events where two people remember the same night differently.
So this is the story of Jake and Erica. They met in their first year calc class in college. So they're both first year students. And that's how they met. So I will let Gordon assume the role of Jake. I'm going to assume the role of Erica, and take it away, Jake.
All right, so I'm no longer Gordon, I'm Jake, and you guys can ask any questions you want of Jake in a few minutes.
Rather than relying on a traditional lecture format, I Said, You Said places the audience directly into the role of jury. Participants are asked to listen carefully, evaluate the information presented, and form their own conclusions about what occurred. There are no right or wrong answers here. This style of program allows participants to discover what their peers think and what their school's policy says. At the center of the program is a fictional scenario involving two students. They get to know each other as study buddies over their first semester of college, then meet up at a house party.
I thought Jake might be into me a little bit. He was kind of flirtatious, but I had been really clear that I had a boyfriend back home, so there was no confusion about that.
Let me tell y'all exactly what she texted. She wrote, okay, exclamation point, great, exclamation point. So that was 2 exclamation points, y'all. So her boyfriend back home is far away. I'm right here, and I'm thinking I'm really getting somewhere.
Over the course of an evening, they spend time together, and one consumes significantly more alcohol than the other. Their hookup and separate recollections of the night are clouded by alcohol.
She comes over, she pulls me over to the bed, and we begin kissing at that point. So at first we're kissing, then we're kissing and touching, and hands are moving to more interesting places at this point.
All I could get out was Jake before I made my way to the bathroom and proceeded to get sick again.
The next day, each student describes the experience differently. One believes the encounter was fully consensual, while the other feels boundaries were crossed.
The dean was talking about how if you're too incapacitated due to drugs or alcohol, you can't consent. And I realized that that's what happened to me.
Early afternoon, I get a phone call. It turns out it's from the dean's office, and I was being accused of sexual assault. And my whole life was about to be turned upside down.
After hearing the case study, the program moves into a question and answer discussion. During this portion, presenters respond to questions from the audience in real time. Participants ask the characters questions about their choices, actions, and perceptions of the night.
Did Erica have any intention of hooking up with Jake before the party? And the same question to Jake. I didn't have any intention of hooking up with Jake or really hooking up with anyone. I just wanted to, go out and have a good time.
Did I have intention to hook up on a Friday night at a party where everybody was drinking in college? Yes, absolutely.
The audience then evaluates the facts and discusses whether valid consent was given or if warning signs may have been overlooked.
Both were under the influence. I mean, that's definitely a valid point that we have here. An intoxicated person cannot give consent. So I think that person might have said that Jake was responsible and not Erica. Interesting thoughts there that you all are sharing, and we definitely appreciate those comments.
Participants hear viewpoints that differ from their own, creating meaningful conversations about communication, policy, and personal responsibility.
Oh, we got some other comments coming in here too. Erica was too drunk to give consent, but she should not have kissed Jake if she didn't ask. Okay. Jake couldn't actually get her consent because she was drunk. He also didn't get an affirmative yes.
After hearing the case and asking questions, the audience votes on who crossed the line and learns how the scenario would have been handled at their school. Instead of being told what to think, they are encouraged to analyze evidence, consider multiple perspectives, and draw informed conclusions. I Said, You Said offers several key benefits for schools and organizations. First, the program creates a safe environment where participants can openly discuss complex issues that are often difficult to address.
You have to be mindful that there's certainly people that are in your community and watching right now that have experienced something similar to what we're describing. And then by the same token, there's some of you that probably have no experience with anything close to what we're describing here today, and that's fine too.
Each presentation is tailored to the specific school or organization, using the language of their policies, values, and applicable laws, which helps participants see how these lessons connect directly to their community standards. Finally, the program provides the school insights into the thoughts and biases of current students, which can guide further training for the future.
53% of you responded that Jake would be responsible. Only 4% said that Erica would be responsible, as well as 4% saying neither would be responsible. 25% said both. 15% said, I'm not sure.
For schools, colleges, and organizations seeking an engaging and impactful educational experience, I Said You Said provides a powerful tool for encouraging meaningful conversations about consent and communication. Through interactive storytelling, thoughtful discussion, and guided reflection, the program helps participants better understand the complexities of real-world situations and the role each person plays in creating a safer and more respectful community.